Hello, my name is Rebecca Recco. I am an elementary art teacher and an artist. As a teacher, I've won many awards, and I am the first and only Apple Distinguished Educator from the state of West Virginia. I've also painted some large murals in Charleston, and many of them you might have seen before. And I love Charleston. I really do. I recently moved to the East End, and I'm very happy there. My family is as deeply embedded in West Virginia as you could possibly be. My father's family actually owned a store and sold items on credit to the people who were kicked out of the coal camps. And so, the Eastern Kanawha Valley is my home, and the story of the mine wars is the story of my family. I really love it here. I'm a happy teacher. I love my students. I love my schools. I love painting in Charleston. I love the fact that there is such a vibrant art scene in Charleston, and it's growing every year with new and new faces, and I really love it. But the struggle to stay here is immense. The attacks on education every year I don't know if I have a job. Every February I go through the waiting with my fists clenched for the news about where the cuts are coming in education this year. I know that with the cuts to our insurance plan and our retirement plan, I'm already not saving up money for retirement. My retirement plan is basically to work until I die, and if I can't, to jump in front of a train. There's no other way. I cannot save up money for retirement. If I had some kind of catastrophic medical situation, like this year, I've had pneumonia, and I can't cover the bills. I have to go to the doctor today, and I'm worried about what kind of specialist they're going to send me to now, because I can't afford the treatment that I need to be able to breathe the way that I'm supposed to. The utility bills have gone up, especially our water bill. We just found out that there's going to be yet another enormous hike in the water rates in Charleston, and West Virginia American Water owns a lot of water companies across the nation, and West Virginia is already paying some of the highest rates in the nation for water, and I still can't drink it because I don't know if it's safe. And I'm spending a lot of money on water filters and bottled water. And it's things like this that make it impossible to stay, but at the same time, it's things like this Religious Freedom Restoration Act that affects so many of my friends and makes our state look like a bunch of ignorant jerks. And the law saying that we can no longer teach climate science, even even though 97%, at least that's what it was a while back, it's probably more now, 97% of the scientific community agrees that climate change is man-made, and that we need to address it. So many things coming out of the legislature this session have made my husband and I look at each other and say, how long are we going to do this? How long? I mean, how long can we continue to do this? How can we raise our children in a place that, legislates hate and legislates ignorance? And how many more years can we come around to February and look at each other and say, what are we going to do for employment? And how are we going to pay the bills? And as my health continues to decline with this lung issue, whatever the heck is going on, I don't know if it's something that we're breathing here or what, it becomes more and more expensive to stay. Why not cut our losses? I mean, my roots grow very deeply here, and it would be painful to me to leave, but I can't imagine staying here any longer. And this is a difficult decision for me to make. And I don't want to leave.